What's cracking, Jack? You are in the jungle. Another Monday Night Football doubleheader. We've got the Lions and the Buccaneers, and we've got the Texans and the Seahawks. Let's break them both down. I've got winners for both games for you. Let's go. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. We're going to break down both Monday Night Football games, come up with a winning side in both those games. I'm going to leave for you two links in the comment section. The first link is to my $5 favorite play of the day. And for just $5 and no further obligation, you get my best bet of the day text to your phone. The second link is to become a Jungle member. And for as little as 55 cents a day, you can become a Jungle member. Receive my full betting card sent to your phone every single morning. That includes every sport that I handicap. NBA starts tomorrow, man. Looking forward to that. So it's NBA, NFL, MLB, college basketball, and college football. As a member, you also get access to our members-only Discord and a direct line to me if you'd like me to opine on any other bet that you're considering placing. We have a free weekly trial. Take it for a test spin and see if it's for you. Today's video is brought to you by Outlier.bet, the top name in sports betting research, and by Red Lobster. Join us at our Gainesville, Florida location December 3rd on the back patio and enjoy the sounds of Motorboat Mary, Gainesville, Florida's bustiest female-only rock band. First game up, Tampa Bay at Detroit. The Lions are minus 5.5, and the over-under is set at 52.5. Now, it opened at 6.5, but it moved down a point. The line did for two reasons. First, because it looks like Baker Mayfield is getting wide receiver Mike Evans back tonight. And the second reason is that the public is pretty heavy on the Buccaneers, so we've seen some money come in on Tampa Bay on the underdog. And public underdogs give me pause because that means they're fading a good team. It's interesting because last week the public was big on the Lions as a public underdog against the Chiefs, and we cashed on the Chiefs in that game. Generally speaking, the public has a very short-sighted view of teams. And we're looking to bet against the public again here. Not because we're just blindly fading the public, because Detroit's the better play here. Dan Campbell, awful loss at home, especially in primetime, has been a clear bet on spot the entire Dan Campbell era in Detroit, especially coming off of a primetime loss like last week. In week two after and this isn't just week two, this goes back to his whole tenure, but in week two this year, after the opening week loss to Green Bay, the Lions came back. Next week at home, scored 52 against the Bears. Probably could have put up 70 in that game. I know the Buccaneers aren't the Bears, but statistically, defensively, Tampa Bay's worse than the Bears. You have to take the logos and perceptions out of teams when you handicap, when you're looking to make a smart bet. The Buccaneers are a team that's struggled all season long so far defending the pass, and Jared Goff is the second highest rated passer in the NFL, and the Lions are the second highest scoring team in the NFL. Tampa Bay is 21st in the NFL, allowing 231.3 yards through the air a game. They're also bad defensively inside the red zone, 27th, and they're 22nd in points allowed. The Lions are better defensively than Tampa Bay in every one of those defensive categories I just mentioned. And one thing that Detroit is very good at is getting to the quarterback. The Lions are 5th in quarterback sacks. This could finally be the week that all those offensive line injuries really come back to haunt Tampa Bay. 3 starting members of their offensive line still out. Yes, they're getting Mike Evans back, but still no Chris Godwin, still no Bucky Irving, and Ibuka's listed as questionable. I think this is a tough spot for Tampa Bay, and a spot that Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers start to regress a little bit, come back down to center. My belief is the Buccaneers will have a hard time trading blows with the Lions in Detroit. Give me the Lions minus the points. Second game we're looking at, Houston Texans at Seattle. Seattle is minus 3.5, over-under set at a low 41.5. That's because the Texans are terrible offensively. Houston's 20th in scoring, 26th in third down conversions, 23rd in passing yards, and 20th in yards per play. But their defense has been very good so far. Defensively, they're first in scoring. The Texans allow just 12.2 points a game. It's really hard to know what we exactly have in that Texans defense, however, because their last 3 games were against 3 of the most struggling offenses in the NFL, Jacksonville, Tennessee, and the Ravens. But they'll be tested this week against the Seahawks offense that's 5th in scoring, 5th in passing yards, and 1st in yards per play. Nobody averages more yards per play than Seattle, 6.3 yards a snap. The Seahawks are also very good defensively, 6th in scoring, 3rd against the run, and they get to the quarterback. They're 2nd in quarterback hurries. I think it's going to be a long night in the Emerald City for the Texans. Lay the points with the Seahawks. Let's have a day, Jungle Nation. Remember, be respectful, be humble, be kind, but be strong. And I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.